episode of Mindset Talks Podcast.
Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome.
And it's your girls here for another hot topic for you. We have something good today, something I'm actually looking forward to talking about today
Are you?
because I feel like I finally put a little more thought into things.
Oh,
And, you know, well, let's talk about what it is. So then that way I can just kind of elaborate a little bit more. But right
let's
before
just
we
say,
jump into that,
oh, I was gonna say that
um,
makes one of us because I'm not prepared. But anyways, continue.
well, I'll buy you 30 seconds of time.
Oh God. Okay, let's go for it.
All right. How are you? And what are you grateful for or thankful for today?
Oh God, you and this damn question. Stop asking me this question. God damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tell me something you're thankful and grateful for. That way it's not a question.
Whatever. You're so annoying. um. Well, first, I'm good. I'm just tired, but aside from that, I'm okay. And I am grateful for. I don't know. What am I grateful for? I've had one hell of a day, so I'm not grateful for everything that happened today, but everything happens for a reason. Um, I would be grateful for. I don't know. I'm trying not to like use the same ones that like I use all the time because you asked me this so many times. Um, I don't
There's a
know.
lot to be grateful for.
I mean, there is, but like I feel like it always goes to like the people around me and like their support. And like I don't want to say
Hmm.
that.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I'm just grateful for these new doors that have been opening, in regards to, moving and being in like a better space and things like that. Definitely a lot of adjustments that come with it, but I am super grateful that it was able to happen. I feel like all the timing just kind of like worked out the way that it was supposed to, no matter how,
Okay.
stressful. So I guess I can name that as my what I'm grateful for.
See, that's not bad at all. And you honestly didn't have to pick anything crazy. You could have just been like, I'm grateful for um this hair product, blah blah blah, because my curls are popping. Something as simple as that you could have done. So
I guess.
I
Well,
appreciate what you have come up with though.
oh, well, thank you. And I'm sure that you already have this prepared since you're asking me this question, but what are you grateful for, Miss Amanda?
Actually, I don't have this prepared. I
Oh, good.
I don't, but I'm going to say that I'm grateful because for those of you watching, I am in a different location right now because I'm on vacation.
Woo-hoo.
So I will say that I'm grateful for the ability and opportunity to travel, um, to just be able to go other places. Just thinking back, I'm getting a little random with it, but just thinking back in like older times where there weren't necessarily airplanes and easy sources of travel where you literally had to just drive everywhere. Um, I don't know if I would travel as much to be quite honest. So I'm grateful for simple things like airplanes and being able to travel and to see different places because I'm out of Connecticut and I'm fucking happy as hell right now.
I bet you, because I'm back in Connecticut and I'm not happy.
I would say might have the tables turned, but I'm coming back soon, so I can't really say that.
Right, right.
Unfortunately. But and if you couldn't tell, I'm doing good. So I'm good and I'm grateful for airplanes. So that's what's up.
Well, good. I'm sure that those damn pilots don't get enough recognition. So here it is for you.
They probably don't. And we were like speeding down there because we got down there quicker than our estimated arrival time. So
Oh, that's always good.
hey, I'll take it. 3 hours turned into like 2.5. We were out. Phew,
Not bad.
gone.
And you
But yeah,
just
so
missed the snowfall.
oh, I know. I know. I don't know how many messages and pictures we got. Oh, you just missed the snow. You just missed the snow.
Mm.
Good. That was the whole point.
I bet. Oh, yeah. It wasn't too bad, but, that time of
How
year.
how was it? Did you didn't have to go to work then, did you? Because it was the weekend, right?
No, it was on a Sunday. So we had left the house to go, do some fun things. And by
Mhm.
the time we left where we were at, it was a fucking winter wonderland. Like everything was white. It was
Oh my
snowing like
gosh.
crazy, and it's, like, those big, thick, like, snowflakes that's, like, perfect for, like, making a snowman and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was, like, super pretty, but, like, it was just, like, you went in and you came out, and it was, like, a completely different world. It was crazy.
Oh my gosh. That is funny because I'm here in Florida and there's so many Christmas decorations, but no snow.
Yeah.
It's not cold. It's weird. So it's my first time being anywhere in December when it's warm.
Mm,
And it kind of confused me a little bit because I'm like, oh, look at all their Christmas lights and these decorations. And I'm like, but there's something missing.
mhm.
And it's like the snow is missing or the cold weather. And I actually like it like that though. Like I like being able to be like, oh, Christmas is in a couple weeks and I'm at the beach.
Right.
Like
Right.
I've always wanted to experience that and I now finally can jot that down in my book of something done because
Mm,
I've gone somewhere in January, like on a cruise,
mhm.
but for like around the holiday time to be somewhere warm has always not been a thing for me until this
Right.
year. So I actually enjoy it. We're supposed to go down to the beach. The beach does um like sand castles for
Okay.
the holidays.
Mhm.
So
Sounds
I've
cool.
never seen anything like that before either. So I'm hoping we still get to do that.
Mhm.
Because when we were gonna go, it freaking downpoured the
Oh,
whole like night into the next day. The power went out and everything. Like,
jeez.
yeah, it was completely unexpected, but I know down south that it just rains whenever, but I didn't think it was gonna rain that bad. So,
Yeah. Mm,
it's just built out of sand, so it just was gonna make the stuff look crappy. So hopefully we can still see it and it looks good.
yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Well, that'd be cool and exciting. You definitely have to send me some pictures.
Oh, of course, of course. I'll share it to our page too if I do get that opportunity, so that way y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Cool. Yeah, no, that sounds super cool. But I hear you though. I think that's pretty awesome that you're actually able to experience something that you've always wanted to. Being in warmer weather for the holidays. I remember when I was younger, my parents actually took us to Disney World for Christmas time, just like once.
Ooh.
Um,
Yep.
and it was pretty cool. I do remember it. And they had like like fake snow and like, all that kind of stuff. But it was definitely nice being able to see the decorations and not being like freezing your ass off.
Right, right. Like you get a light show, you just get all the nice stuff and not have to
Mhm.
be all bundled up. Even though that whole hot cocoa thing and the little marshmallows, that is still a nice vibe too.
Right.
But I think being able to experience both is pretty neat.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree.
So that actually leads us into what I'm excited to talk about
Mhm.
in today's episode. Speaking of the holidays,
Mhm.
for those of you who have been listening, with us every episode, we did start a word of the year. So around New Year's last year, Cassie and I decided on a word that we would use to kind of define our year and
Mhm.
to, pretty much apply to our lives, I think is the best way I could put that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Mhm.
Okay. So, my word was peaceful and Cassie's word was personable.
Mhm. As y'all have heard all throughout the year.
And I'm gonna say that I'm very proud of Cassie for being more personable. Yes, pats on the back, because you have been doing it. I'll let you reflect on that.
Mm.
But I'm just gonna say for my word peaceful, I would say that mine was kind of short-lived ish, I feel like.
And 6 months
Um,
apiece.
I was pregnant for most of the first half, well, pretty much the first half of the year, literally. I was
Yeah.
pregnant. Which I would say that that was actually a peaceful experience for the most part.
Mhm.
I didn't have like any complications and things like that. So it was like pretty smooth going. I did have a little bit of headaches around things like with my job. Um,
Right.
and then, just sleep deprivation as a new parent, things like that, where it's less peaceful. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to say peaceful is not the word I'm choosing for next year.
Probably not. Uh,
But elaborate on your personable. How do you feel like you've done with your word of the year?
I mean, I think that I actually did pretty good. I think there's a lot of things that I did this year in 2022 that I probably normally wouldn't have. I mean, you guys have heard me talk a few times now about being on planning committees at my job. Helping to you get a little more involved, being able to meet more people. Um, and so that was definitely like a huge step because I even had someone say to me the other day, like, well, so for this holiday party, they're trying to get me. It's like a back to the, I don't know, what is it like back in the days, like dress up as like a decade kind of a thing. Don't
Okay.
ask me. I feel like it's super weird that it's like not a holiday party and it's like a deco, like whatever.
I
Um,
was gonna make a comment, but I won't.
I mean, I guess the argument is because, people that don't celebrate Christmas, it gives them an opportunity to like, you know,
Oh,
party and not have to feel like, oh, I'm, Jewish or,
celebrate. Right.
whatever and don't do Christmas. So,
Makes
um,
sense. Makes sense. But I'm sure they could pick something different. Anywho,
yeah,
sorry.
same. So they're trying to get me to dress up, right? Which is not something that like I normally do. And one of my employees was like, "You're lucky that you even got Cassie to join this damn committee." They're like, "There's no way in hell she's about to dress up in this outfit. Like, what is wrong with
They
you?"
already know.
You see what
They
I mean?
already know.
So that to me, I think shows a lot because she says it all the time. Like she's proud that like I'm even, doing
That's
this to
true
begin
though.
with. So, I mean, I would say that
Yeah.
that's kinda like the biggest example I can think of me kinda being personable, but there's a lot of, smaller little things. I do think that I've connected a lot more with my employees and stuff like that. So I would really focus a lot of it, like, at work. Outside of
Yeah.
work, I would say probably, the same
Yeah.
level of
But
personable as I am, but I think at work is kind of where it's important.
well, and as we've talked about it, at work is kind of where it was needed more too.
Yeah, definitely.
So the fact that you've seen it as a good opportunity to apply it and you did it, girl, you did it. Check.
Yeah, I mean, I can still do a lot of improvements, but I have improved, which is important.
1% every day makes a change. You've
Yeah,
already done more than you probably have done the past however many years you've been working.
this is true. This is very true.
So it's good.
Yeah.
And so that means you haven't put any thought into your new word.
I really haven't, and I've been trying, but I'm like, I don't even know how I came up with this one. I think that, ooh, excuse me, I'm tired. I think that I think that you helped me with that one last year. So
That's true.
I don't really know. I'm thinking maybe like maybe like organized or because like I moved into like a new place and I'm really trying to like be on top of things here,
Okay.
or just something like managing my time better so I can accomplish more things. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't really know, but what
Well,
do you think?
yeah, we'll give you a moment because I couldn't even decide for you either.
No,
But I know my word.
banking on it. Oh, what is yours?
So I've been doing some thinking and I've decided that I apologize if you hear my child going nuts in the background
No,
because
I
I can
actually
hear her
don't
going
this
crazy. Oh, good. Okay.
time.
So I've been thinking of my word and so I thought of a word and then I was like, I don't know if I want to choose that. But every time I took a moment to think about what my word of the year for 2023 is going to be, that rhymed. I really couldn't think of a different word. So the word I've decided on is I'm going to be fearless for
Ooh,
2023.
that's a good one. And I think
It,
I actually like that. I see how that can be very beneficial for you into the new year.
yeah, so I feel like it is something needed for me, but I I don't know, like I just sense like for my year next year, that's what I need. So
Mhm.
that's the word that I'm gonna choose. Like I there's things that I want to do, and I just haven't applied myself to them. And I think ultimately it's because there's a little bit of fear in there of failure or just, I think mainly failure is the fear that is behind it. So
Mhm.
um I think I'm just gonna start applying myself more and, you know, these little ideas I come up with, I might as well just give it a go. And if it doesn't pan out to be for me, then it's not for me and I move on to something else.
Yeah, no, but I totally um what is the word I'm looking for? I co-sign with that because I think
Okay.
that that one will actually be really good for you. So I'm excited to see that growth.
Woo,
I
thank
like
you.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. It makes me a little speechless, but like I said, I couldn't think of anything else, and
Mm.
that felt very fitting. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
think so. I think you did good with that one. I like it.
thank you. I look forward to giving updates on that next year and doing better than old Peaceful, because old Peaceful went down the drain.
It did, but you know,
Oh,
it's okay.
yeah, you can
Mhm.
only try. So, for you, my dear,
I don't know. I really don't know. I've been struggling trying to like figure this one out.
well, I definitely think the two you brought up, with being more organized and time management, they really fall into the same category in a sense where
Hmm.
if you pick time management, that gives you more of an opportunity to be organized.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know like what word that would
um,
be.
um, a word for that. Wow, that
You know what I mean?
really is making my brain work now.
I don't know. Like, um, I don't even
What a
know. Maybe that's why I'm struggling.
um I was gonna say conscious, but that's definitely not the word I'm looking for.
No,
Like being more conscious of your time. That's not quite.
no. I think I don't know. I just agree because I do feel like kind of like that's like the path that like I need to go in next year is just kind of like
Mhm.
having more of my shit together and like being more intentional in like things that I do and
Intentional.
yeah,
Being more intentional with what you do,
I guess we can go with that.
right?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like that is kind of broad, but they're all kind of
It
broad if
is
you think about it. But
being intentional with your time. So if you're being intentional with your time, you're doing one what you want to do,
mhm,
but you're making the most of your time as well. So if you want to be more organized, you do organizational type of things,
mhm,
but that also opens up more time for you to do things that you want to do.
yeah,
Because if you're more organized, you're spending less time finding things or putting things together and, like piecing things together. It's already there, it's all set. That's two less seconds of having to do whatever.
right. No, okay. All right. So we're gonna stick with that one then, intentional, because I'm thinking too, like, I feel like I still have a very um COVID brain, and I feel like
Okay.
there's a lot of things that like I kind of just like I just go with a lot of motions lately, and I'm not being, I guess, like intentional or like strategic in things that I do. I just kind of like let time pass and just like I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just still very foggy. So
Okay. So then intentional it is. Do
yeah.
you think you can achieve?
I mean, we shall see.
We
I'm
shall.
hoping, I feel like when I do kind of like put label on things, like I'm more like able to think about it and, try to like make things happen. So,
Definitely. Makes sense. I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
yeah,
Okay. I look forward to this.
cool. I do too, because I don't know where it leads us. This is very on the fly, guys. So
Yes,
we'll
super on the
see.
fly.
Yeah,
But as long as you stick with us, you will see how it continues to turn out.
that is true.
Yes, yes. Do you have any more lovely gems to drop on this beautiful episode?
I don't
Oh my
know.
gosh, the year is almost over. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, what the
The,
hell?
I'm just thinking the year is
um,
almost over. We're about to start putting this into effect.
Yeah, yeah, we're only about like what 2 weeks away now because Christmas is next week, and how
Mm,
crazy is that? Because I'm not ready. I'm not
no,
ready.
far from. Far
Not
from.
ready. Oh gosh. But no, I was thinking something, but I think I'll save that for next episode. Um,
Ooh.
and I think that's really all I got today. You know, I'm glad that we accomplished the resolution thing because it was really bothering me. I was like trying to like Google things. I'm like, I don't want to do the whole like be healthy and like work out kind of stuff. So
Right, the
um,
cliche.
yeah. So
Yep.
I think that works. I'm excited.
All right then. Well, we thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and like on our beautiful posts. We're on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Your girls are
Mhm.
everywhere. Don't
Yep.
forget, we also have our new app that we're on, Braid. It's
Mhm.
not ours, but we are one of the beginners to be on that app, and we look forward to continuing conversations on that application because it's the place to be. You get
Yes.
to see our lovely faces again, also, if
Mhm.
you are already watching us on YouTube. So definitely check that out. We also have our merch when you click the link in either of our bios on Instagram or on Facebook. We're right up in there. We have some beautiful stuff. Like we said, Christmas is a week away. So, any last minute gift ideas or stocking stuffers, we have some good stuff on there for that.
We
But
sure do.
per usual, we will see you guys next time.
Yes, we will. Bye, guys.